Hello and welcome to the Total Waffle Show, bringing you along for an Isengard trip. Where are we going on this Isengard trip? We're going to Lorien, and in order to get there we need to march straight through a bunch of wild elves. Yeah, that's sort of the gist of that. And where are we going to put the kind of troops that we will march against these elves? Well, we're gonna put Isengard in front. They're gonna have some stakes, just because they can. You know, I think the elevation difference is sufficient here to allow them to go into the front line. Perhaps if we especially go to this side of things. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Now we can sort of form our pikes and our infantry up right around them. That's not to say that our Nazkai will not have their time in the sun. They absolutely will. And they will relish the opportunity. So, large block formations. Armor. Pikes. Crossbows. All. Of course, we have an enemy that outranges us by quite a bit, but they seem willing to just run straight at us, so let's encourage that. They have Galathrim archers, and quite a lot of them it seems. Yeah, quite a lot of those. But at least that means they will not be running away from us. Now we start shooting. We shall see who can outshoot whom. Yes, indeed, my friend. We are attacking you. Well spotted. They have a lot of Gurvileg, actually. Maybe a few firebombs will be okay. But I don't want to waste too many of them. I want to kind of save them, if possible. We want to do something about the scouts over there. Pikes on the flank. Especially against the Hither-Bean, I don't know. Not sure. Anyway, here come the infantry, and they are plentiful. Ooh, scouts against Nazkai. That will not go well for them. Right. These guys should definitely fire further back if possible. So, oh, those Galathrim archers. Oh yeah, that's a great target. Whereas here, yeah, just point it straight at the sentinels. There. Oh yeah, that's good. That's very good. That's very good. Right, it's time to bring to bear some heavy damage dealers. These guys, they can sort of shoot at... Well, yeah, it seems that the archers are sort of the heaviest of the bunch. So, maybe just stay on target for those guys. Oh, the Hither-Bean have thought better of a straight charge into pikes. Which, of course, I mean, I sympathize with the imperatives to stay alive, I sure do. But my friends, are you sure? Are you sure you're doing what you should be doing? Right. Okay. Well, we'll just send our swords over there, and then they go for the warders. Hither-Bean doing something. We're not quite sure what. It'll become apparent at one point what they intend their strategy to be. But yeah, now melee infantry is well and truly ensconced in battle. Oh, yeah, the statistics are bearing out quite an edge for our forces. Which is very nice. The Hither-Bean have picked a target. Our crossbows. But, yeah. In so doing, they boxed themselves in, and now they are absolutely countered. That is pretty decisive, yeah. Some made it through. And then we just go and push ourselves into the rest. Actually, speaking of push, Urukai infantry, why don't you go into a bit of a shield formation and just launch yourself at the warders? That would be nice. What is this? Have they been coming this way? Yes. Okay. And here, our Nazkai have borne quite the brunt of their melee forces. But it's not enough. Not enough to crack them, I think. And in so doing, we're inflicting upon them quite the toll. Yeah, just scout. We can brush those off. It's no problem. No problem. Yeah, and our Orthanc Guard are pretty damn well prepared for this fight, actually. Right. Time to provoke a little bit of a rout. Now we gotta get our melee troops out of the way of our Orthanc Guard and allow them to just fire continuously in the general direction of the enemy. Crossbows? Yeah, go for the archers. And now we make our relentless push. Oh yeah, we've given them quite some casualties so far. It's good to see. You know, you guys, help doing some routing over here. And good. Okay. Let's get our dear Nazkai into the fight, into the fray. Galathrim archers, Urukai pikes. Poking, poking, poking. Poking all day long. Poking, poking, and composing the Poke the Elves song. Though it may take quite a while, we poke them with glee, because when poking gets going, we will have victory. Our infantry have arrived at the ballista crew, which is very nice. And the Elber Sentinels seem to be charging into battle against our berserkers. Oh, and not for nothing, the Nazkai. So perfect, perfect, perfect. In fact, you know what? There are some warders over there. Can we throw a firebomb? That'd be fun. Just a single one or two, maybe. Just a demonstration of something? No. Okay. Well, then just scream at them instead. Good job for the Ballista crew. They have fought bravely. And died even. More bravely. Everybody just charge at the enemy, I guess. No need to stand on ceremony on top of that hill when we have such a massive advantage in melee. Oh, this'll be pretty... ouch. Yep. Yep, defeat seems certain. Nothing that you can do, archers of Gan Altan. Your defeat is total. Oh, there's the general, actually, it seems. He's trying to get away. If he moves, throw a thing at him. I want him killed with a firebomb right now. Do it! No? Okay, then just attack him, I guess. As you are doing. Oh, except for you guys. Let's speed this up. This is only going one way. There he goes. And we're done over here? Yeah. Well, a bloody victory indeed, but one that was very, very good. Healing a few all, thank God. It's very nice, very nice. Yeah, those archers, they did take aim at our Orthanc guard with some venom. Gladly we didn't lose all of them. Farewell, sweet elves. It was nice knowing you. Now, I have a bridge to blockade. And should people want to cross that bridge, they will be in for quite a treat. And then, after that, to Gan Altan we march. The elves have their move now. But of course, they must know that we don't just come from one side of things. So, oh, Legolas, hello. Legolas the imposter, apparently. Well, you have a choice, my friend. Do you go to your capital to save it from the threat of Gan Altan, the Elf Slayer? Or do you decide to save your regional capital? Hmm? Yeah, that is your choice. Capital of the realm or capital of the region? It's a tough decision. Interestingly, on the end turn here, it seems that Dol Amroth are getting a little bit expansionist. They're taking their navies and plopping armies around the place, which is of course a great advantage of theirs. They have one of the finest fleets in the world, and Isengard does very much not. So what can we do about that? Well, we can fight them on the shores, we shall fight them on the beaches, we shall fight them on the landing grounds, we shall fight them in the streets. Actually, I should prefer to fight them in the streets, because Gondor get pretty good fortifications, so using those against them is my idea of a good time. We could try to fight them in the open, but given the cavalry dominance that they usually display, I feel it would be unwise.
Come on!
But that's the state of things. Generally speaking, we're just doing fine things. We're amassing troops where it counts. Our immediate objective is, of course, to smack the elves silly, but we have a secondary objective, and that is the siege of Dantan. This place is open for business. And since the Prince of the Realm is within striking distance, but not able to make it to battle anyway for some weird reason, I think we should definitely take our chances with King Bema. So, King Bema, what do you say? Shall we play? Time for shenanigans. Rohan's last remaining holdout in Middle-earth, basically, lies before us. And we are sending all the troops that we can muster in the region to take what they should never have had to begin with. This will involve, apparently, quite a lot of troops on some walls. Well, let's see how long they decide to hang around once we breach their other gates, but some of them are already on retreat. Okay. Let's do something like this. And this. And that. And this. Then we'll go have a look. So, what's going on here? Oh, peasant militia, you say? I want to keep them from the square. Can we? Ooh, hello there. Shield Maidens of Rohan have come in force to resist our wargs. And they will succeed. They're very good. They're very good. To be honest, our wargs are among the most disposable troops we have. So, sending them in quickly just to shake some stuff up. That's all fine. Especially if that means pikemen will be unmolested by towers, archers and cavalry alike. And if longspears can keep their infantry right here, then we shall not be displeased in the slightest.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
In the meantime, our infantry will simply walk. Well, maybe our berserkers will run. To make a little hit, as it were. Alright, alright. It seems that we are not quite out of the fight here with the Shield Maidens. We may yet pull some results with our wargs. Although for now, those results are slightly slim pickings. Our Uruk crossbows will go onto the walls over here. Because there are folks over there that should be countered. And they should be countered with crossbow fire. That would be most lovely. You know what, let's take one of these units here. Yeah, let's grab these guys. Send them up against those Erling archers. We might as well. I think 3 long spear units should be enough to push through some militia, especially when aided by crossbow fire. Right, how are we doing over here? The berserkers have gone for that route. Okay, fascinating. And some infantry has arrived to arrest our bodyguards. Alright then. All Uruks, descend upon them. And infantry, if you could, just push into their ranks. Disrupt their formation. Let's see them done with as soon as possible. Just dealing as much damage to them as possible. And importantly also just force them their armor piercing attacks away from our generals. Right, how are we doing here? Oh, we're doing okay, we're doing okay. Just holding up 2 units on the wall. Maybe 3, actually. Right, crossbows, you are not very good at navigating this. You have mostly stalled. Okay. Come on. Get there. Get there. Get there. And you just declare mission complete. I have my qualms about that assessment, but yeah, let's try to move one at a time then. You guys over here, you sort of made it. Ah, that's good. Okay. You know what? Then run over here. You could be useful. Well, we are getting a little bit of use of out of the ones on the wall. At least these ones. So that's good. It's good enough. Oh no, we lost a general. Ugh, that was not the plan. But anyway. I guess that's why you have 2, isn't it? 1 to spare. This guy should probably stay out of the fight then. As we dedicate this lad here. Man, okay. We have those swordsmen have really done a number on us. And they are so dedicated to the destruction of our general, that of our main general, that is, that I am quite concerned for his safety. Okay. Well, we'll shoot these swordsmen from behind. And there goes Behemoth.
We've lost control of the city.
Thank you, Pikes, for showing up and showing everybody how it's done. You guys go and take care of the riders over there. Secure all routes. How's the fight going over here? Slow, but you know, it's going. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up some crossbows right here. And they're going to have a field day with the folks on the wall. That's the idea anyway. As we can see, the other crossbows are trying to do stuff, but they're just in the worst position possible, so it's not going to accomplish anything outside maybe a couple of casualties here and there. But whether they are for our forces or for the enemies, I mean, who is to even say? But from this position, you see, ooh, that is going to be glorious. And so we'll actually want more troops like that. You see, direct hits, much better. Much better. Cavalry mashed between pikes, just the way we like it. And then there are these folks over here. Let's just run our dear leader into the square. You know what, we'll send him on a long trip, because it's just the one that's less likely to lead to his safety being compromised. He'll get a jog out of it, you know? It's good for him. Okay, apparently our crossbows are trying to shoot at these guys, but they're just so inaccurate that it's not really working. Get over to this section of wall then. Airling Spearman. Oh, they're right there. It's very simple, very simple. Just stand and shoot, stand and shoot. Oh, they're already like they just no. Oh, guys, there are more crossbows behind us now. I don't like this. Well, let's run away. We will surrender. We will surrender. We'll fall into the arms of someone we hate. just to not be impaled by cold steel. Good choice, my children, say the Dunlendings.
Isengard, here to kill.
No, you are here to jog. Keep doing it. Right. Then what is left? Oh yeah, just those little melee troops over there. And of course our crossbows are as impotent as ever at actually moving on walls. So we will come to the aid of our ailing crossbow unit with berserkers. One step at a time. Hello guys. You are going to die. One volley, that's all it took. And nom 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 nom. Yay! Extra experience for our berserkers. And then yeah, let's just capture everybody. There will be no one left. Nom nom nom. Yay! Experience! Experience for our wargs. Which didn't last because they ended up healing a bunch of troops and that nullified the experience gains, but you know, you can't have everything. But what we can have is the last town of Rohan. Rohan's leader is dead. Deatain stands on the outskirts with an army that now has no purpose. And the kingdom of Rohan is finally laid to its rightful rest. They have been suffering for so long. It's a mercy killing at this point. And our spoils of war have already been rerouted from Dantalad to other parts of our industrial machine that is insatiably burning through cash. But Radgaz will take up residence here and make it a profitable part of our realm regardless. We may even be able to smash out Deathan's army.
I am here only to fight thee, not to banter. I have nothing to say to
I'd be
you.
curious. What do you say? Shall we smash?
I
Wow.
respect
Okay.
you, my enemy.
And Radgad dies. Okay. That was an unmitigated failure. Well, you can't have everything, I guess.
Get ready for fighting.
Sometimes it's just interesting to test the auto-resolve because it's very favourable to Isengard in most circumstances.
It will be an honor.
But
defeating you.
apparently the armor upgrades of the year at Footman was enough to see them through. And maybe we were also disadvantaged a little bit in the auto-resolve by the low armor rating of, say, the Dunlending long spears, even though they would be perfect for the kind of fighting we'd be doing against those rebel buggeroos. Well,
Get ready for fighting.
let's hope those rebels do not annoy our settlement. They do have a habit of not... a habit of non-aggression, shall we say. Yes, a habit of non-aggression. Then there are these guys. You know, I think we should wait a turn and see how it evolves. The bigger an army we can capture on between the two Asciliads, the more fun we can have with the firebombs. So, I will put a cap in my bloodthirst for now and end another turn right after these troops being sent out to bring joy to the land, of course. To Saruland you go.
Objective complete.
You know, these guys, they need to go to the graveyard of Gondor.
We have completed an
That's going to be good. They can retrain over there. Turn 171. Shall we look at each other and have fun? Shall we? I'm sort of tempted to go out and push these Gondorians aside, hopefully we could get a general out of it. And we probably won't because of the nature of this battle. You know, when the army doesn't exit the settlement, it'll retreat back into the settlement after the fight, and yeah. It'll be a slightly annoying battle to have, depending on the terrain. They do have a lot of cavalry. And we'd be far better off facing them in the city. But they know that, and so they don't attack us. They just stand there. When we get this infantry, we'll be in a much better position, actually. Because we don't have that much good, durable infantry in this army. So we need those 2 units. We do. And when we get them, life will be so sweet. On the sunny side of the street. Turn 171 arrives, and, well, let's look at the major developments. It looks as if we have a bridge battle to fight.
It will be an honor.
Garandol on one side, Legolas on another. Okay. Well. This is most fascinating. And, of course, not to be outdone, Suedan is heading to Dreichand to reclaim, one might think, the fortress that they once held. If he's to make good on that, he's gonna have to get through us. Us being all the lovely, lovely people that have taken up residency here in the intervening seasons. And the dwarves are coming down from the mountains. Hello, Tulin. What might we do for you? Well, the way I see it, Legolas needs to go down. It's quite annoying that they have a catapult, but hopefully we'd be able to sweep them away pretty quick. I'm just mulling over the options a little bit. I have mulled, I have built, and now I will tell you what I've come to. I've come to the conclusion that we need to gather our forces for a lovely little excursion. Legolas deserves full destruction, if possible. He retreats. Fine.
No sleeping here. Get ready for fighting. Attack!
This means that we'll have a massive battle. The elves will be crushed today. That's just how it is. Well, at least the bulk of their armies will be crushed today. Mothrad and Gan Altan will join forces, and it will be brilliant, I tell you. Annoyingly, it looks like we'll have to force ourselves onto a hill. That's of course a little uncomfortable, but we will make do, as we always do. This army is of course, you know, if we can, is of course relatively weak, so if we can just storm them, just with heads held high, Nazkai, if you will, then we'll be in for a good time. So, let's have a look. Here they stand. Not the best troops to grace Arda, so yes, storm is coming. And we will be storming them. Let's see. Okay, so the wardens are over there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Don't fire at will, Gan Altan. You will need your ammunition for more prosperous times. Everybody just rush them. We intend to completely claim this hill as quickly as we possibly can. You know what, actually, berserkers. Why not run you around and have you just bear down upon that catapult? Muzrad? Yeah, come in whenever you can. And then these geezers will be coming and they will have to face the fact that they do not own the hill. We will. And it'll be glorious. For look at us. We are resplendent. We are Isengard unleashed. So, right before the charge hits, we are going to hit them with our singing voices. Yay! Are you ready? Oh, look at this. They're trying to outmaneuver us, but there's so many of us that I don't think they can.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Huh? The catapult crew have abandoned their machines. Which is probably their biggest misstep, because how could they ever make more of a difference than with those? But, anyway. Wardens going for the Gurvaleg and the March Wardens at the same time. Absolute banger of a decision, my friends. Okay, Warders. Decent charge. I acknowledge you. We're just hacking down elves left and right. Them fleeing into the coming of the night. You know what? Let's throw a little bit of fire at this sentinel crew of theirs. Legolas! Time to lighten up. Oh yes, that's very good. Can we do more? Continue up here, continue up here. Nice. Team 3, converge. Those sentinels are to die. Okay, now we're getting to the point where we need to set up our perimeter. Because the second army is coming in. But Muzrad is also coming. So let's see how this affects the dynamic of the whole thing. Everybody! Set up, everybody! It's gonna be great. Okay, and pikes, I want you guys in front of everything. Sort of here. Team 3 will mop up whatever's over here. Their general is still alive. But not for long. Not for long. I think this has gone pretty well. Pretty well. We've taken the hill like we wanted. And now we will use it against our foes. Urukai, march forth.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Legolas, gone. What is this? Waters? No. We will not have them. scream them to death, please.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh my god. Okay, Ivana's Chosen are pretty strong against us. And now they have a lot of sentinels over there. So if possible, just shoot those sentinels to death. Yeah, Ivana's Chosen are pretty good against the pikes, so... And the Galathan guards as well. Halberds against pikes. My favourite. Not. Okay, this is a strong opponent. Muzrad, you can't get here fast enough. Alright, alright, alright. You're going. You're getting involved. Good. You're dragging their swordsman away. Okay, the deployment of our pikes was a bit of a tactical error. Right. How are we doing over here? Ooh, you guys are fighting sentries. I can live with that. Just keep doing that. Tier 3 though. You're gonna come over right here. I want Yavanna's Chosen bombarded with fire and brimstone. Oh, Yavanna's Chosen have come in. Those nasty buggers. What was that? Yes, thank you. That's much better. Berserkers, go for the archers. Northkai. What can we do? Oh yes. Elves Sentinels over there. Bomb them. Oh goodness, their halberdiers are so strong. It's actually quite impressive. Alright. Let's see, can we reposition some of these guys?
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Whoops. Man, never underestimate the elves. We didn't quite have the tactical edge against the second army, and so they have essentially done away with a lot of our advantages. But of course, now we're beginning to bite back. And if we can kill that general, which is, yeah, that's happening. We firebombed his entire squad, and now everybody else is just hacking him to bits. Good. Very good. Calendol. Oh, that's perhaps just one of them. Wasn't there two? Yeah, just need to be consistent in taking them out. Well, we are getting the better of them now, but the road to getting here was a little arduous. Don't chase the ones you can't catch. I guess those Galatran guards really are among the last holdouts. Them and the archers down here. Yeah, I mean, there's always the Galatran. They'll be the last to fall. And we should support them not by trying to shoot them, thereby hitting the backs of our own forces. That would be pretty stupid. Yeah, even our allies have lost quite a lot in taking the fight to those Galatran. There we go. Finally. Oof. A bloody nose. But also a clear victory, so hooray for that. We may have to take these cities one at a time now. We're not letting these guys go. So, is it time to storm Gan Altan? It just might be. We just have to redefine our armies a little bit. I have an idea that these guys might need to go. So that we can merge crossbows. Let's see, we have basically no pikes left.
No sleeping here. Listen up. Oh.
At this point we'll definitely need to bring in reinforcements, so that'll be these guys.
Objective complete.
I'm thinking Dragan can sort of take care of their own defense. That'll be okay. But yeah, Gan Altan, you need some additional forces, and perhaps you need to ditch some of these crossbows. I think crossbows can be fine for a siege attack though, so let's keep some of them. But we'll use some ballistas. See how the pikes line up. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, extra Narthkai. Yeah, you're not gonna say no. And yeah, let's just bring in the rest of the berserkers as well. This army is about as good as we're gonna make it. And so we go to, shall we say, break it? That it being Kaz Galadon. Lord Haldir will get defenders. Many units of them, but the defenders themselves will only be so-so as troops. There's only so much they'll be able to do. Attack! What a lovely place in the autumn it is. Now, there's only one real entrance to Kaz Galadon, so everybody goes one way. That's just how the cookie crumbles. But our Nazkai can definitely force an entrance if they need to. Our berserkers, I mean, we're full of troops that can just establish a nice gap in their foremost line. We'll keep on some spearmen with our Nazkai just because, you know, they might prove useful.
Our spire's done it. He's opening
So,
the gates.
what do you do? Hmm? You desert your walls. Well, then you deserve what is coming to you. Berserkers, rush this gate. They are the first to join battle, and they will be the last to fall. Especially against the likes of the Betty and Goliath and the archers. They will actually be pretty strong against those. The archers in there, they are not your friends. So far so good, I suppose.
If we continue like this,
Then
we will
too
smash
disorganized to fight back at this point. They're now shooting right into our troops, which will hurt a little bit. They are very good archers. I mean, 10 missile attack. It's enough to get the better of most units in a pretty short amount of time, or brief amount of time. But they will have to come up with something better if they are to withstand a tide of berserkers just chipping away at their armor, as here shown. Smackily smackily do. Will they send other troops? It seems possible. Oh, it was Haldir himself. Oh my lord. Oh, well, that just made this battle a little bit easier. Because when the enemy doesn't have a good commander, then they sort of lose their, you know, they lose a bit of spirit, don't they? Are there any platforms that we can abuse over here? Nah. No, these don't look like the kind of platforms that you can actually climb. Or maybe, maybe this one? No. Not sure. Nah, I don't think so. Though it would be effing cool if you could stand here and just point crossbows down at that. That would be amazing. But no, we'll have to resort to aggression. They send forth their finest archers. Nice guy. I think you guys know how to handle those. Fire, shadow and flame. Berserkers, I think I want you to go around this way. Here comes the Nazgul. They have nasty things to do. Oh my lord. Yeah, that was pretty effective, wasn't it? Charge. Oh, ballistas. That wasn't for you. Go back to your chosen professions and set up your machines.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will
Come
be
on.
ours.
Come on, guys. Thank you. Strap it in indeed. Let's show the Elven defenders who has arrived. And see if they decide to actually fight us. It's very possible they won't. Actually, I don't think they have any archers left. It's all swords from here on out. And they don't appear in the mood to resist us. Well, I think we all know what that could mean. It means that Team 2 get to go boogaloo. And in the meantime, we will gladly bombard the enemy. Oh no, the Uruks. You guys are so bad at what you do. Come on, organization, guys. Organization. You move there. You move there. You go there. It'll be ever so lovely. So in this way, we will be able to take out quite a lot of them before having to commit ourselves to melee that will, you know, all other things being equal, take quite a lot of our troops. And we want to preserve them as well as we can because they are not infinite. But the elves can sure seem infinite, which is kind of strange in the terms of Lord of the Rings lore, but you know. That's just how it is sometimes, apparently. But I think we've worn down enough of the enemy to be confident in a swift victory. The Gan Altan swordsmen are down to but a measly few. And the defenders continue to, well, decline. Good work, my little crossbows. You've done a sufficient job. Time to send our boys smashing. Da, 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 da.
I serve Isengard. Our men have taken control of the city. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
They're just completely paralyzed, it seems. Well. Yeah, that was over reasonably quickly. What's even left?
Our men are in command of the
Just a
city.
smattering of them. Oh, yes, we have to... Ah, those over there. Well. Now, Sky, if you please. Very good. And they're gone. Well, well. Crossbows doing the Lord's work here. Lord Saruman, that is. Oh no, Lorien's leader is dead. Who could have done such a dirty deed? Well, as it happens, Gan Altan. Honoured as he is. And now he will recruit spies, so that Gan Altan will soon proudly fly the flag of the White Hand.
Get ready for fighting.
And Lord Farin the Fearless is on the warpath. Well,
No sleeping here.
let's hope he's not on the warpath against us. Although, I could be convinced of it, to be honest.
Pick your feet up. No sleeping here. Listen up.
But so far this is going decently well. Taken Gan with minimal casualties, and so the fight can go on to Limhir, and other places, but Limhir in particular. Limhir is more important to them and their recruitment machine. To their military elf-industrial complex. More spies? Yeah, please. More spies are bound to please. Let's see how we're doing for culture here in Anulond. We're doing very well. So we can actually send our spies on to Lord Ganon.
No sleeping here.
Troops head into a fort. Sit there for a while for cheap money. I'm thinking that Lord Ganon needs not worry about Duralath too much. It seems that the Lamroth have come off the idea of taking it over.
I will only address you in battle.
We sort of tied up their entire political attention span just by taking Dol Amroth, and it's wreaking havoc with them a little bit. Now that said, we don't really have much of a navy anymore.
Sleeping here.
We lost it, I think. But that's not to say we can't purchase a new one. So if Lon Gallen is left alone, Maku might just want to
Get ready for fighting.
go to the beach, purchase a longship, and be on his merry, merry way. I think we can make it work.
Orcs! Ambush!
Oh dear. Not only the elves have lost their leaders recently. Doguldur also on the chopping block apparently. But not all is... It's not all bad.
Orcs! Orcs! Get ready for fighting!
We have troops to send north from Tirdanduin. Maubuk can go to Dryhan. He makes it. No ambushes in sight. Lovely. His troops will be retrained. It'll be great. And then... Lemir. A place that we shall penetrate. With all of our might. Not as dirty as it sounds. Though perhaps the elves would find it dirty no matter what. No. But what we need to do is bring in Gan Altan and his army. The only troops here that we need to not be using. Actually, I'm pretty happy with his army. I think I'll just use it as it is. Lemir, you are besieged. And no open door policy today. Right. Right. Well, more spies, please. Temple Melkor, Foundry, and what do we have here? Melee upgrades. Ah, nice. Very good, very good. Forest stables, no need for that. Builder's Guild House, very nice. Great Dance Guild, nope. Nope. They have a military garrison. It's pretty welcome, I guess. Yeah. And Zagor. Perhaps you need to go and say hello to Irui. Seems like the kind of place that's just waiting for you to arrive. It's gonna be a party when you do. Yeah, you can take some cheap troops as well. We'll keep training whatever we can here in the area. Rockborg, how do you do? Yeah, all in all, you'll be quite alright. Get in there. The faction leader of the elves, Lord Altheon. Never heard of him. Of interest toward the south is that we have received news of a siege. Kayandros is under it. So, at this point, might be good to have some troops coming in from the other side of the Anduin.
Is that what you want?
Yes, that'll be very good. We might even want more. More cavalry. Yes, please. More retraining. Perhaps even more catapults. Yeah, let's build some catapults. Calenhad might need an Uruk garrison, actually. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Isengard, you got anything? Eh, not quite yet. Not quite yet. But we are training new troops. And we're always finding places to park our cash. Durarath comes back. he comes this way, I guess. Fantastic. Glad to have you. Will you take on this fort? That would be fun.
Get ready for fighting.
You know, we could put some Orthanc Guard in there. We could just defend it to the last. So watch all your cavalry ride through and be declared dead before dawn. I like the sound of that. We also have some trolls over here. They might be useful. At least at one point. But you know what? At the end of this turn, where we sort of currently find ourselves, or at least close to it, I'm coming to the sneaking suspicion that this episode is well to end. Right? We're taking care of business. We're making our moves. And here comes Gondor yet again. To perpetuate our blues. But that's all okay. It's all okay. If we don't manage to hold Dantalad, then I've heard of worse concessions. The most important thing is that we have rid the world of Rohan. I mean, what more could we want?
Come on! We have completed an objective.
So as things stand, the White Hand stands resplendent.
Come on! We have completed
And will continue to flood up Uruk-hai toward the Elven front. Our Orthanc Guard will continue to flood toward Draihan.
objective complete.
Rockburg will continue to be a meeting point. Karas Galadhon will become a key part of our expansion toward the north. Of our stemming of the Elven tide. But it does seem that they don't necessarily stretch that much further north than Urui and Athnorion. So, with those in hand, we will eventually be very, very happy. Because our victory conditions will have been met. Right? We already have Isengard, Isenglass, and I suppose we also need to Karas Eisendon. There you go. So, yes, we need to hold Isengard, Eisenras, and Karas Eisendon. That's a mouthful. And Rohan eliminated, and soon Lothlorien follows suit. We've also taken Waffle Guard, just, you know, for good measure. Because one should always take Minas Tirith when allowed to do so. Anyhow, I've been Captain Total Waffle. I thank you so much for watching this late stage Isengard campaign to this exciting continuation and its rapidly approaching conclusion. Be kind to yourself, be good to those you love, and I will see you soon.